It's been a good minute since I made one of these. I don't remember what was the last video what I was talking about in the last video. But how you guys been? I don't know if I even have any more subscribers. I haven't really been checking my YouTube or anything of the sort. I did say I was gonna upload my dance videos to it, but now it's just kind of like I kind of realized that if I started to upload I don't know, stuff with like official music and what have you. I know it's the stuff from Michael Jackson, from actually well-known artists in the industry. If I were to dance to any of their music, the Twitter police comes and fucking jacks my ass up. And they've been doing it to my account for a little while now. Like there was a video that I did, I think 4 or 5 months ago, that I danced to one of Michael Jackson's songs. I don't remember which one. I have to check the email. And they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna flag you because you danced to this fucking song for I don't know how many fucking seconds, and oh my goodness, I can't believe it. You're fucking sharing this content freely and you're not supposed to do that, and you're pirating, and it's just sitting here like, what the fuck, Twitter? But just a bit of an update. You don't really see much when I'm dancing. I'm just kind of trying to figure out what the fuck I'm doing while I'm dancing in the videos. And you don't really get to see me do stuff like this. So I'm trying to find time to do it. But try to keep the videos kind of sort of short. For real this time, not fucking 20-minute long monologues. So, strangely enough, things with my mother has not changed. We are taking her to a couple of different doctors again. They actually wanted to run some more tests on her. This particular doctor is just really puzzled, like we all are, as to why she is in this current condition, which is bad. Why her medical condition is the way it is, and why her blood pressure. I mean, there's just a lot of symptoms that already led to what I mentioned in like videos past, that we already know what's going on. I don't know why these doctors are just beating around the bush, but one of these days the truth will come out. But taking her to another doctor, a urologist, and cardiologist. We have a few appointments that we have to go to. And, I don't know. Let's see. But, anyways. What's up with me? My mental state. I'm sorry. I really have to keep my hair up. I really don't like it when people presume, especially when it's kind of sort of, it looks stylized, but in reality it's just that my hair is just really, really flat, or just parted a certain way, and people presume that's a particular style that I'm doing, and it's just like, no, it's just, I just want to keep my hair up, because if I actually leave my hair down, especially if I already put oils and grease in my hair to keep it conditioned and moisturized, all that seeps to my back, and it actually causes me to break out my back. I used to have a lot of acne scars on my back. Thank goodness that nearly all of them healed. I just have like maybe 4 or 5 in certain areas, and I even have a mole. I will be doing self-portraits of myself in my persona form. So, and they're going to be kind of sort of personal essential, but you actually get to see all the moles and all the imperfections I have. You know, I think it's about time I started to draw art like that. So, but yeah. Oof. Anyways, I've been doing slightly okay. My mental state has actually kind of sort of improved a little bit. I just decided that it would be best to just kind of keep my personal, super personal stuff offline, as if for, you know, I mentioned stuff about my mother, but it's not the full details unlike the other videos. And just kind of focus on my art. I mean, I'll be real. I'm pretty sure a few of you guys are just like, oh wow, I can't believe how productive and how hard Cassidy works. Well, the thing is, doing art actually keeps me from thinking about a lot of the stuff that's going on, especially this current crisis. I mean, I can sit here and try to play games, but actually, ever since I stopped playing Perfect World, there's actually a lot of personal reasons why I did, besides the typical, the game is starting to become a fucking cow and it's just milking its fucking player base type of tease. There's actually a lot more personal reasons as to why I decided to finally quit. And it kind of turned me off from gaming for a little while, and then I slowly delved back into it, and then now it's just kind of like I'm a little too busy here and there, but I'm slowly trying to balance it out again, you know. But even sitting there playing game, it just doesn't help. I just prefer the art because I can literally just shut off my brain or just listen to something on you and just, you know, my mind just goes into the gray void and doesn't really come back unless I'm hungry or something. If I eat. I need to eat more. Anyway, but yeah, you know, noticing a slight surge in followers on Twitter. I know a few peeps have mentioned to me that it might be best to not do too many free art raffles, but the thing is, there's no cons at all. No con, nada. There are no fucking cons. They're all canceled. It's not the ones, especially the ones from the furry fandom. And that will lead to another topic I'm going to talk to a little bit. We'll talk about a little bit. It's not their fault. We don't know what the hell's going on. I mean, let's be real. We really don't know what the hell or why the hell this is really going on. You know, I mean, if you've been keeping track of the news, what's going on within your own neighborhoods and counties and states, most of you guys are probably sitting here, scratch your head, some of this doesn't make sense, and really it doesn't. You know? So I'm just like, I need to kind of disengage from this and just focus on something that it would help me to disconnect from all this. And the only thing at this point in time is art. Unfortunately, because I've become a workaholic. You know? So there's that. But because the crisis and stuff's going on, I've decided to just say, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna do free art raffles and just do it to bring a smile to someone's face. Do a gift art when I have time. You know, for somebody. That just reminds me of another subject I want to touch upon. So this video will probably be a little long again. I'll try my best to condense it. I've been doing that and just kind of keep my posts related to just my art and dancing. Now, dancing. I went ahead and compared my current dancing. I'm talking about whether it's doing the hand stuff or, whatever other dance styles I decide to work on. Like, I'm actually working on doing more dynamic movements with my feet and legs. I actually wanted to get better at footwork. The reason why I decided to go ahead and start barefooted, that's because a lot of dancers, especially in Cuba, especially with the certain religions that are practiced there, the Jehovah's religion, Ritas and stuff, we tend to dance barefooted a lot of the time. And so I said to myself, you know what, let's try dancing barefoot for a while. And I started to notice, because when I started to dance barefooted, it was bad. From a while I started to dance with socks, but socks are kind of like a easy, oh yeah, you can just do some dancing in easy mode. It's not the case for every single dance style. Please don't attack me. Because I know there's certain professional dancers that actually dance specifically in socks, and they're amazing. And obviously they're not sitting there going, oh yeah, I can do this now because I'm wearing socks. No, it's just I noticed that when I dance around over here and I wear socks, it's just too slippery. And I said to myself, well, I have no idea how the dance floor is going to feel. Am I able to perform certain moves and stuff? So let me start barefooted and slowly work on my moves. And it's just like, well, once I get certain techniques down or do whatever moves I want to do with my feet and legs, I mean, it won't matter if I dance in shoes, if I dance in socks, it should translate just fine. And so far, I seem to be getting a little better with my footwork. I'm still gonna work on it. Hands and stuff, tutting, still a work in progress. There's actually a new tutting technique I wanna, or not really technique, but move that I wanna try to teach myself and see if I can get it to kind of look, make it make sense, and execute it well. So I'm teaching myself that. I'm getting a little sharper. It's just that the last video was kind of like lackluster because my shoulders are still kind of sore and healing from doing Shanti. I decided to go ahead and hit up the Shanti workout videos again, and I decided to go ahead and do the rounds from Asylum, and I made it for most of the first video, but I'm still teeny tiny bit out of shape. I mean, I'm a smudge out of shape. So with that, I should be able to get a little stronger and definitely work on my core. I read somewhere that having a good core is essential, especially if you're going to want to get better at footwork. And that's definitely something I want to implement into my dancing style, is having very articulated footwork. Whether it's slightly gliding or just stomping or, stepping and stuff. All right, next subject. Can we talk about a little bit about how a bit of the furry fandom on Twitter, not you guys, not, but I'm really noticing now, the clout chasers. This is not new. Okay. I'm starting to get annoyed by it a little bit. It didn't really hit me until I kept scrolling through Twitter, and it's not just Twitter, I mean, it's the fandom as a whole. And again, not everyone has that mentality. But some of the shit that people would try to do just to get some sort of trash, and just online, social media power, so to say, only to just be essentially nobody when you step outside, period. I mean, I just sat here and thought about it. I'm just like, damn, what is the point? Another thing that bothers me too. I had someone that gosh, I don't even remember. I think I tweeted something and then they responded with that. Long story short, that they're worried about not consistently posting stuff, specifically on Twitter or whatever social media platform, because they're worried of being irrelevant. And I'm just like, the only reason why I push so hard to get any sort of trash online is because of my art is my job. I need, growth in order to possibly reach people that would be interested in my art. That's literally it. If it wasn't my job, if I never even had this talent, I would not even give a fuck. I would not even have social media. I tolerate it, But I enjoy art. I love it. And it's my passion. So that's literally it. And also to show peeps my dancing progress, because I'm still learning. I'm never gonna stop learning dances. That's an endless process. And I'm just sitting here like, you should focus on the peeps that not only admire your presence and whatever it is you bring on the table, but you as a person, in person. What exactly do they bring to you in your life? What exactly do they achieve? Sorry if it doesn't make any sense. My brain is just going doop, 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 doop at the moment. I could care less about having popularity and stuff like that. I just gotta step back and go, what is my goal? What do I want to do? if I ever get to that level of, having that following, whether it's through my art or whatever, because you don't know. I don't know what's going to happen in these next 10 years. I don't think anybody has. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have a damn clue, but we don't know, It's just like, you know what? I just want to keep making art. Bring awareness to certain things with my art. Like, definitely more people of color representation, which I've finally started to do. It's just, things take time. Do that. Do more art pertaining to myself. Work on personal projects, and just keep doing that, Bring awareness to the preservation of certain species of animals, especially the big cats, lions, and tigers. I draw a lot of them. Always, always, always. And not just those, but all different types of species. And just draw different stuff. And hopefully inspire someone to be another realism artist like me, or maybe digitally or traditionally, whatever. Because I acknowledge the fact that one sec. Sorry about that. But yeah, that's what I want to do in my art. Thank you, computer. So, losing relevance or worry that people will forget about you, you need to focus on those that you know for a fact that that know and feel that you have some sort of meaning in their life, and that you're not just another passerby, or that you have to fit a certain mold or aesthetic in order for you to be memorable to people. I'm pretty sure people out there are going, man, look at this cute person or woman or whatever. She's always wearing the raggedy ass bandana and the shitty looking. This is me when I'm at home working. You don't know me. So unless you get to know me and that you can accept me after that, then I just don't care. So any advice to those that are this advice to those that are going through that: life's too short to worry about stuff like that. People's popularity or relevance shoots upward and then falls as fast as it shoots up. It slowly builds over time and then it falls. I mean, I always say this, just build a solid foundation. That's the only advice I can give. Focus on that foundation. Focus on those that want you in your life. That's my advice. Don't chase. Don't try to catch the wave. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I never really delve into the latest trend in the arts or do all the Pokemon fan that came out before Pokemon Sword and Shield. It's not because I don't like Pokemon. I love it. I just got done playing through. It's a fan-made game, but it was one that I really wanted to play through 4 years ago when it came out. But Nintendo shut it down, and I was with my ex at the time, and really, he did not make it any better. Especially he wasn't part of the Pokemon community. I finally finished it, and I actually really liked it. But just do that, and don't forget that, one other thing, because I really don't want to make this video long. I understand that a lot of times you would like to maintain a certain crowd of people around you. Maybe even have some sort of echo chamber of sorts. But thing is, you need to expand that circle, to a certain extent. That can go into the job field, it can go into the arts, especially the arts, which is one little tiny thing I want to touch upon before I end this. In life in general. please don't cast yourself in a bubble. You know, I mean, if the person's racist, if they're obviously a douchebag, yeah, keep them out there. But when it comes to different viewpoints about life, I mean, one that's not obviously judgmental to life, perhaps someone that looks different from you and stuff, don't be opposed to it. And the same thing with the arts. It doesn't matter what style you work in. I highly recommend trying to draw different stuffs. I do it easily in my realism style. I do it easily in my ink art style. Draw different stuff. Do not allow yourself to encase yourself in a endless, worthless bubble. I think that was pretty much it. And please, don't try to be like another artist. Stop copying. Please. The tracing, all that. I mean, I know that's probably going to remain a problem in the furry fandom for quite some time. But in the meantime, please don't. I mean, if you can use yourself as a reference. Take pictures of yourself. Look up images online. And then just, draw it. I use myself as a reference. I mean, I'm not overly muscular or so skinny and tall, but I use myself as a reference sometimes for some of my drawings when I can't figure out a pose. You don't have to trace another artist's stuff. And ask for permission. I mean, there's a lot of stuff about the fandom that I just, but that's it. I'm mentally doing okay-ish. There are periods of time when I feel like just venting, but I said to myself, that's not a good idea to do it on Twitter or to anyone because everyone's going through this, So, mad props to the fuzzies in the dance community. Thanks for checking up on my progress and giving me suggestions when you can. And for the rest of you fuzzies that keep track of my stuff, I hope you guys are alright and safe. And I'll probably do another video soon. I am thinking of, once all of this is over, I really want to get some sort of haircut for my hair. I mean, I'm not sure if you guys can tell, it's not permed, there's no chemicals or anything on it. I just kind of blow dry it and call it a day, and I just, I put it up and I wear a bandana. And that's normally how I would go, but I'm definitely considering that once all of this shit is over, in my mind is actually definitely going to try to do something drastically different with my hair. I'm definitely going to keep doing Shanti. Oh, right, I can't believe it. When it comes to the dancing, I feel confident enough to where I feel like I have a chance at competing and possibly advancing a little bit in a floor war scenario. I actually compared my progress to, I'm sorry if I mentioned this already, my mind is just kind of, I need to go eat, to dancers that competed literally either 5 months ago or last year, and I'm starting to see similarities to some of the dancers in my level of dancing. It's just okay, I'm at least getting close to that level. Now I need to kind of start refining my style and learning more techniques or moves and just expand my vocabulary, I know Blip has said that I have good musicality. I'm going to definitely work on that. I want to incorporate a tiny bit of robotics, tribal dancing, hip-hop, and a sprinkle of popping and animation dancing. I'm talking about a sprinkle of popping and animation with a small pinch of tutting, So mainly it's going to be hip-hop, tribal, 50% robotics, and then just pinches of some of the other stuff. So I think that's pretty much the song I'm going to go with. And I'm definitely going to start working on more dynamic jumping and footwork. Definitely want to power up with my footwork. Alright, that's it. Take care. Stay safe. Goodbye. Goodbye.